After almost 60 years of strong bipartisan support, Congress has cut all federal funding for public media, stripping away a critical pillar of support for local stations like ours. At Vermont Public, we'll lose at least $2 million this year. If all our sustaining members increase their gift by $7 per month, we'll close that gap for good. Increase your gift today and help close the gap at vermontpublic.org/update.
From Vermont Public, this is The Frequency. I'm Mitch Wertlieb. It's Monday, September 15th, and here are today's headlines. Vermont's pandemic-era home buying frenzy has started to cool off. After the number of home sales plummeted for years, the trend reversed in 2024. It seems to be stabilizing so far this year, that according to real estate and tax data. But home prices keep pushing up. As of June, the statewide median sale price for a primary home had reached $370,000. Maura Collins directs the Vermont Housing Finance Agency, and she says this indicates Vermont needs to keep building more homes.
Even with more homes selling in 2024 than 2023, and even with more homes being listed for sale this summer than last summer, we don't see that home prices are yet lowering.
Collins says the state must ease its housing shortage to slow down price increases and give wages a chance to catch up. An executive at Rutland Regional Medical Center will serve as Vermont's next health commissioner. Governor Phil Scott has tapped Dr. Rick Hildebrandt to lead the department, and he'll start on October 13th. The health department has been without a permanent leader since March. Hildebrandt is the chief medical information officer at Rutland Regional. He'll take over the state health department at a tense time for public health. Hildebrandt said in a statement, quote, "Even as public health leadership faces challenges nationally, Vermont has consistently demonstrated that collaboration, science, and community can chart a different course." Vermont also has a new labor commissioner. Kendall Smith has worked in Governor Phil Scott's administration since he took office, and she's served as deputy labor commissioner since January. And now Scott has appointed her to lead the department starting on September 22nd. Meanwhile, the commissioner of the Department for Children and Families is leaving his post to take over the number 2 spot at the Labor Department. Chris Winters had led DCF since 2023. About 2/3 of Vermont experienced severe drought over the past week. That's according to the U.S. Drought Monitor. Those dry conditions have been affecting apple growers across the state, and they say early varieties like McIntosh apples are especially vulnerable. Growers say the fruit they have is of good size and high quality, but many are seeing lower than normal yields. Craig Hebert is with Rudy's Orchard in Brownington Center. He says he has about half the fruit that he normally does at this time.
I can haul water from the pond down the road and spray it all over, but that's be just a drop in the bucket compared to what Mother Nature could do.
Hebert tends about 250 trees and runs a U-pick operation for his Honeycrisp, Paula Reds, Cortlands, and Max. Human-caused climate change is bringing more drought, interspersed with periods of heavy rain, to Vermont. And coming up, a school district in Windham County is offering vegetarian delicacies to students who don't eat meat, and it's thanks to the efforts of local Afghan refugees. That's after this.
Thanks for listening to The Frequency, where support comes from SRH Law, believing that values and mission still matter. When you need good counsel for your values-based work, whether it's securing our energy future, building affordable and sustainable communities, or advancing a values-led economy, they're here to help you make a difference. SRHLaw.com. Making a difference is our practice.
This show is supported by Odoo. When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
School cafeterias have not always been the best places to find high-quality vegetarian things to eat. But some Afghan refugees who work for the Windham Southeast Supervisory Union are trying to change that. Vermont Public's John Ahrens reports they're serving up halal delicacies to Muslim and vegetarian students at some schools in the district.
It's the third day of the school year, and Samaya Azimi is in the kitchen at Brattleboro Union High School making lunch for the students.
This is salad, Afghan salad. Yes, first I put oil, then onion and tomato, and put green beans. I hope become delicious.
Azimi is one of some 600 Afghan refugees resettled in Vermont since the 2021 U.S. withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan. She started working for the school district washing dishes, cleaning floors, and doing some prep cooking. But one day, she and fellow Afghan kitchen staff cooked a meal for the entire nutrition team. District leadership was blown away. Here's Nutrition Director Harley Sterling.
We were doing like a family meal as part of our summer training, and we were giving each staff members turns to try to cook something from their perspective. And when we let them cook, they just made this spread that looked like it was something from a 3 Michelin-starred restaurant, like potato flours and drizzles of all these yogurt sauces, and it was incredible. And we were just like, holy moly. This is wild. This is an untapped resource. This is untapped potential.
The discovery of this group's acumen came at the perfect time. Windham Southeast had just decided to break from their food service provider, so the district had flexibility to change up the school menus. Sterling decided to tap Azimi and her colleagues to add more robust halal and vegetarian options for the 1/3 of kids in the district who request them.
We came up with this idea to expand our offerings to what they already knew how to cook and cook really well. And we thought that that would address the need also of not just serving vegetarian chicken nuggets every day, but making some things that are awesome in and of themselves that happen to be vegetarian or halal.
Another refugee, Shima Ayubi, is cooking at the Academy School, an elementary school in Brattleboro.
I'm happy there's this year's serving halal food and Afghan food. I'm happy.
Harley Sterling says Ayubi has also proven adept at making the American cafeteria staples.
We had to make 18 pizzas, 20 slices each on a tight deadline. I've trained a lot of people to cook, and I've never seen anyone make perfect pizzas as quickly or as consistently as we saw here yesterday with Shima. It was something to behold and really inspiring. So it was a surprise, I think, for everyone, but pleasant surprise.
Ayubi says it's because learning to bake bread is a rite of passage in Afghanistan.
In Afghanistan, every woman understands making, cooking fresh bread.
Ayubi's life in southern Vermont is starkly different from her female friends and relatives back in Afghanistan. That's because of the Taliban's restrictions on women's rights.
In Afghanistan, for women, living is very hard because there's not working for women, there's not freedom. Every time I'm talking with my family, I'm feeling bad because very hard living in Afghanistan.
Samaya Azimi was a teacher and lawyer in Kabul before fleeing Taliban rule. She says she is grateful for her new career cooking for kids and for her life in Vermont.
I love all people is Vermont. Sometimes I told myself, all people is Vermont amazing.
A nutritious lunch helps kids learn in the classroom. This year, the cafeteria will also teach kids a little bit more about the world. For Vermont Public, I'm John Ahrens.
Thanks for listening to The Frequency today. We had additional reporting from Carly Berlin, Alicia Fries, and Abigail Giles. Today's episode was edited by Stephanie Colombini, and our music is by Blue Dot Sessions. I'm Mitch Wertlieb. Talk to you tomorrow.